Have we pressed the button? Hello, everybody. Just that lovely Sophie's face was like, oh, is it? Yes, it has. We were just on that. Did it happen? Did it not? Hello, good afternoon. Welcome. Lovely show with our lovely Mel and Carly for the past 2 hours. Did you enjoy that? I enjoyed it. Sounded like they were having a lot of fun just then when we were in here. We have got a quiz, which is a giveaway. The giveaway is this lovely frame that our Lou did for us. And I'm going to tell you, first of all, straight away, the first question. Now, if you don't get these answers, I want to know where you've been. Because like these are like easy, okay? There's easy, and then there's these questions. So, all Mariah Carey wants for Christmas is blank. Fill in that blank, okay? Just that one word in the comments below, and then we'll all get talking. Now, do you think she'll get to number 1? Because well, she's only ever done it once, and it's been out years. Anyway, let's pop that. Pantomime season. If I can't find them, tell me they're behind me, okay? Where are they? They're behind you. Are you joining in? Oh, yeah, okay, fine, I can hear you. So how do we shop? Now, this is a super show because everything on the counter, when you check out, you haven't got to wait for it. It's all digital. You go, check out, download, craft. Just like that, in that order, because you do have to check out, you have to download it and then craft. You can't, yeah, you have to do it in that specific order. We've got lots on here. Everything is digital. And I do love a digital show because of that very thing. It's straight away. We don't got to wait for it. No postman bringing it down the driveway tomorrow morning or anything like that. You can be making with all of these collections within 5 minutes of checking your basket out, which is phenomenal. So welcome everybody. So how do you shop? Now, a lot of you will already now know that you can watch us on the app, on your TV, widescreen. I am dieting after Christmas, just saying, because I don't like being widescreen. So you can watch us on their YouTube app on your TV if you've got a smart TV, or on your phone, wherever really. As long as you've got YouTube on it, you can watch us. However, the YouTube doesn't like the shopping codes. So if you're watching us on the big telly box, you can watch us on there. New graphics, it's all very lovely. But when you're actually shopping, you need to be doing that on your other devices, i.e. your phone or your tablets, etc. And that is exactly how you would be doing it, using Facebook, Instagram, or the website. Now, I know we have new people following us and watching us daily. The website is a really cool way to watch us, okay? Because you don't even have to type shop. You'll see the imagery of what the codes are, and you click it and it drops in your basket. And I was like, that's a bit good. No shop codes or anything. You just press the item and it drops into your basket. I think that's brilliant. Now, if you're using Facebook or Instagram, you do have to type the word shop in the comments and then the actual word, the code that we give you. Now, the codes are going to appear above our heads or down at the side of the screen on YouTube. I would also say, if you're watching us on YouTube, while you're there, give us a subscribe. Click subscribe and follow us, yeah? And then click the bell. And you want to click the bell because when it drops down, there's several bells. Do the one that's fully coloured in. And then it doesn't matter what we upload onto our YouTube channel. So you need to be watching us on Highlight Crafts. You get notifications of everything. Education, anything that we put on there for you, inspiration, and obviously watching us live, you'll get notified for it. So now you know how to shop. Let's do a bit of shopping, shall we? I really love this. Now, when this was launched, this is in the studio, Hopkins Heritage, and it's a Minecraft studio. It is a download. So it's Shop Hopkin, $19.99. You have got a £5 saving. This is a little printout of what the style that it is. So it's this lovely, soft, vintage artwork, and it is beautiful. And it's all about these little bunny characters. Congratulations, with love. And I adore the artwork on this. So what I'm now going to do is that I'm going to hop. See what I did there? Yeah, don't give up your day job. Let's go across to here. Now, the lovely Amber, everybody needs an Amber because she's already done everything and she's written all the lists down. So apparently all I need to do is plug in we're doing this together, the USB. Is it that side? I think I might need my glasses on. I know they're on top of my head. Why am I not working properly? Oh no, I have got it the right way around. Oh, there you go, you see. And then I need to click on it and it does it all for me apparently. Then I need to go on to, click the buttons. You see, I'm still learning with all of this. So I'm on a new journey with everybody else because I'm not the best person at technology. And my kids have always been the kind that will go, oh, Mum, just give it me. And I say, no, don't just give it me. Teach me how to use it. And then I haven't got to show me again. But I'm still learning. So now we are going to go into, a little bit further up. Because I need, is it this one? Yeah. And is it that one? No, it's this PC that I need, isn't it? There we go, the USB-C. If I go into there, that's it. I've now got everybody. This is what I need. Hopkins Heritage. When you click on your Hopkins Heritage, Hopkins with the H, I'm sure they do it on purpose to me. I really do. You've got other folders. So you've got papers and patterns, scene building, sentiments, square, images. You've got your textures, your toppers. Now, just ignore the working file because that's what our lovely Sophie uses while she's doing the programme. It's just that it's just been downloaded. Let's open the folders and see what is in here. I'll go on to papers and patterns. Now, the papers and patterns are just adorable. I'm going to just quickly bring on these two indexes. So as you can see, you've got Ditsy patterns on this one. And then I'll bring this one on. So you've got 18 papers, but these are the ones that are like your rice paper. Then you've got the larger print, and then we go down to the Ditsy images, which are just beautiful. And this gives you an overview of the feel of the artwork. So you need to be typing in shop Hopkin, no S, just Hopkin, 1990. Oh, you can do an S. Okay, Hopkin or Hopkins. And then that'll pop that into your basket. And like I say, as soon as you download it, check out, this is for you to be using. Look at these colourways. Now, I'm going to pop that, I'm going to select that and delete because I want to bring these on. Ooh. Oh my goodness, look at that. Can you imagine putting that onto rice papers? Or even onto printable vellum and things like that. Or even doing this on your printable... what's it called now? Fabrics. Because the printables that we've got nowadays are just ridiculous, aren't they? The things that we can put through the printers and craft with. Oh, these are adorable. I love these. Now, earlier on, we had some canvases. And if you were lucky enough to get those, this is the kind of style artwork that I really adore working with when I'm working on a canvas. Because it instantly gives me a background and a starting point of where I can then start using for all the characters that I want to build on here. Then I'm going to open the scene building. Now, the scene building in Minecraft Studio, this is all the smaller elements, the broken down pieces, let's say, the individuals. So let's have a look at this. Now, the artwork, again, as you can see, is going to fit beautifully in here. And then everything's been broken down. So here we can see we've got the wreath. Then obviously we've taken the flower out. And then if I bring in elements, you can see where all those elements actually are on here. It's there, look. That's from there. So we've taken the whole wreath and we've taken it apart, which is just brilliant. Because then that gives you the ability of then adding in extra elements. I'm going to pop it on here. make it a little bit bigger, and you can be doing this with everything that you've already got. So I've highlighted my paper at the back. I'm going to go into effects and I'm going to take the opacity down, okay, all the way down there to about there. Now you can actually really see that wreath, but I don't want the whole wreath on here. I'm making my own backing paper. So I'm going to pop it off to one side. Then I'm bringing in the single elements. I want a flower down here. I'm going to go back to the files. I'm going to pop that one in here. What else have I got that I can work with? I really like this one, so I'm going to rotate that round a little bit. Now, the education that we have got for Minecraft Studio is actually all on YouTube, okay? So all the education and everything that I'm doing, the lovely Diane, who is the extraordinaire with Minecraft Studio, because she's been with the program right from the very beginning of it being developed. So there isn't actually, she's probably forgotten more about Minecraft Studio than I'll ever learn. So that says something about it, doesn't it? And then you've got the ability of changing all these elements and bringing it all in. But there are hours and hours and hours of education on our YouTube channel, okay? So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to go to order and I'm going to send it backwards. I quite like it there. And again, order. In fact, I'm going to send it to the back and then I'm going to click on it again and go order and bring it forwards. There we go. So it's now in front. These images are just spectacular. So now when I print that off, it will only print the piece that is on that white background, okay? So if I move that out the way, you can see here we've got the white background. It will only print that white background. It won't print all of it. And then I can bring back in that really soft translucent one, which we did. Go back into effects, bring the opacity back up. And then I've got a lovely backing paper that I've made myself. However, if I move that to one side, I can group all of that together like this. Group. I can go into copy and then paste. So I've now got two of these. I can now go back into right click. I can now flip it, put this back on here, bring my paper back in, and I've made myself a really lovely backing paper that is very different. Or where I've got those white areas, I can swap them over. Now you can see that I am actually working quite quickly because I've got a lot on the show that I want to share with you, but I just want to share that it's easy, okay? It's literally dragging and dropping with your files. So I was a little bit dubious about working digitally. I had to think about it in a different way so I could get my head around how I needed to build on the actual pieces. How do I make a background? How do I create a scene? And generally, as a normal rule, I have a pair of tweezers and I have a die cut in my hand. So I had to get over that hurdle of not having that die cut in my hand. So instead, my mouse is my tweezers and these are my die cuts. Now, anywhere on this purple area around the outside edge, that's my desk. So I bring on certain elements and I'll go, right, I want two of those, and I'll bring two on, just like I've got two die cuts, and I'll go, right, I want one of those, and then I want another one, but this one I want it smaller. I can't do that with a die cut, okay? Can't make a die cut smaller unless I've actually got a smaller one to use. And then I want one of those, that's quite big, so I want to make it really small, and then I'm going to copy it, paste it, and then I've got two of them. So all of this is super, super easy. So don't worry and think it's too complicated. It isn't, it's fabulous. So that is Hopkins Heritage. That's the Minecraft Studio download, and it is wonderful. So shop Hopkin, £19.99. You've got a £5 saving. So I'm going to go select everything on here and delete. It doesn't delete anything off the USB. It's still usable. I'm now going to go back over on the counter this way. And I'm going to go to this one. Now, we have got Shop Year. So it's in the studio 2024 volume 1, and it is a Minecraft Studio download again, and it's Shop Year, £17.50. And I love this because of what is on here. You've got lots of fabulous prints and rice papers, because you may have actually seen some of these in rice papers that we've brought you before. So that's an overview of what you're getting, but let's go back over so I can drag them on so you can see, because there's an awful lot on here. I'm hoping, just give me a second, and it is 2024 volume 1. It is on here. So if I drop onto there, you see, look, see, it works. We have a plan. Now, on here, when I've opened it, we've got borders, papers and sentiments. Now, this again is really important because it gives you sentiments to work with straight away. So I'm going to click on that and open it. Look at all these sentiments, and they've already been put into different italics and things like that. So you've got different fonts to play with. 2, it's a full sentiment, so you haven't got to start typing in your text box because it's been done for you. And then you've got them as a sentiment that is like this, so like a paragraph, and it's laid across the top. And then you've got them that you can put across the bottom of your work. And then, there we go. So we've got just to say, everything's different sizes. So let me bring on this one so you can see everything that is on here. You've got thank you, warm wishes, thinking of you, just because today is all about you, somebody's birthday. Many thanks to my lovely friend. Oh, that's a nice one, because it's a just because. Just to say, you're amazing, thank you so much. So it's not your standard, even though you've got happy anniversary, it's not your standard happy birthday and things like that. You've got lots of different ones in here. So when we go back into here, we've also got the borders, which again is amazing, because if you like, let me just delete those off there. If you're somebody that likes doing scrapbooking and things like that, and memory books, we have something that you can print onto a washi tape or onto sticker sheets. That's just as nice. When you've got borders, that's exactly what you can do. So let me bring you these thumbnails on. Look at all these that can now be stickers on washi sheets. So that is what that thumbnail is, and you've got 4 thumbnails. I love some of these. These are just brilliant to be able to make frames, etc. from them. There's a lot here. So let me just pop that there and have a look. You've got 150 different borders to play with. Okay, so I'm going to select the thumbnails and delete those off. I am actually going to go. Look at that. How amazing is that? So if you wanted then to print that multiple times, you absolutely can. So then let's have this one, because you've got different widths. So you could actually fill up your full sheet and have them right next to each other, so you're not having any waste. This could be printed onto rice papers and fill a whole A4 sheet of borders. And then you've got them as sticker sheets, so as they are, so you just cut them, peel them off and stick them on. Either do it onto any paper, because we do have paper on the show. We have got our Craftmaster Premium Pure Print 140 GSM, which is Shop Premium 12.49. So printing this onto a lighter weight is fabulous. And remember, just because you've got the borders, you can put them any orientation. So think of them not necessarily as borders now, they're ribbon, okay? So maybe you've got a patterned ribbon that is a favourite, but you've run out of it. You can't get it anymore. It's no longer available. That isn't the case with these. So this is printable ribbon that is for you available all of the time, which is brilliant. We have a question. Just bear with me a second. So Carol, hi Carol. 3D design for house, etc. Macro Studio was... Ah, right, okay. So we've got a lady, lovely Carol. Thank you for talking to us, Carol. She's actually trained, okay, on a CAD, which is an automated design system, 3D designs for houses, so architecture, okay? So we've got a lady that dealt with architecture, she says, MCS was an absolute doddle. I said, I should imagine working with that. MCS is like going back to play school, isn't it for you? Just click, print and go. It's phenomenal. So don't be scared of it and go, oh, it's a computer program, I can't touch that. You absolutely can. And like I say, the lovely Diane just is fabulous. So look on the YouTube and you'll find everything that you need to know about this. Like I say, she's probably forgot more than what we've got any education of. So you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. And what did I say there were? 150 of these borders. Oh, I need to find what that one is. Just a second, everybody. So I'm going to select all and delete. And I just need to go down here. Oh, there's some really pretty pattern ones on here. Where's that gone? Oh, now then, look at that. So they're not just geometric shapes, or we've got a little bit of what is that, tartan, and a little bit of plaid. This is brilliant. I love these. So you've now got a library of borders, which are just brilliant. So now I'm going to select all those and delete that because we can move on to the next one. So that one was shop year £17.50. Like I say, there's 150 on there. There's loads, sentiments and everything. We're now going to go on to one of my absolute favourites. So this is in the studio 1897. A little bit before I was born. Not much, mind you, but a little bit. So 1897, this is Minecraft Studio. Shop Steam, £6.50. Now, you're getting all of the icons and things that were for this particular collection when it was in die format. So let me show you what I'm hoping this is still on the same USB. Let's go over here. I've got to go back up here, look. I've got to go in here. Yes, it's there. So now, in this one, you've got scene building, you've got your reflections. So if you were lucky enough to get the dies of this collection, you have also got the reflections, and that does include reflections that were different colours. So maybe if the jacket was purple and you got a blue and a red version, you get all of those. You also get your digi-stamps, which are exactly that. It looks like a lined stamped image. That is beautiful. I loved that butterfly, one of my favourites. And then, oh, just a minute. There, and then you also get your backgrounds and textures as well. So you've got 5 different folders for this, and this is only £6.50. So this is a £6.50 download. Then you get your backgrounds. So let me look at the backgrounds. Bring on the thumbnail like that. Look at these. These are beautiful images. Now, when some people think about steampunk, they have to think that it's really dark and it's all about grunge and everything, but it isn't. It can be really delicate and pretty as well. So it's either or. You can use really, really versatile crafting with steampunk. And then, but you don't have to call it steampunk, it can be anything. Just call it Victoriana. Then you've also got sentiments. So again, you've got another lot of sentiments. I just need to go back into here. So you've got your scenes. So let's go into your scene building. Now again, oh, look at this. I need to bring this on because this is spectacular. So that is your digi-stamp one. But look at this. Look at the artwork there. I'm going to blow it up for you as well. Okay, so let's make that bigger. Isn't that stunning? That is just gorgeous. And again, like I've suggested, if there was an additional colourway, you do get that colourway. So that is even, you're getting so much for your money when you actually get something like this. Then, if we go back into here, so you get, that's your scene building. Let me just select everything and delete so you can see what's on here. These are your reflections. So you actually get 4 different colourways. So you get that lovely blue. You get, that's your double-sided, so you even get your double-sided reflection. And then you get that lovely, almost like a rust, very neutral effect as well. And then the little ones that he's got his jackets, there he is. And then he's got an additional colourway. So you get all of this, and those are your reflections. And then I'm going to select and remove that. You get your digi-stamps that I've shown you. So you get all of those elements as your digi-stamps. And then you also get your backgrounds, but the textures are fabulous as well. So let's go into the textures. This was one of my favourite texture packs that we've ever done. And again, we don't just pick the colours out and we think, oh, well, they'll do. We colour match them specifically to everything. And I want to just show this. So let me go back into the backgrounds, and I'll bring this one on here. There we go. Can you see all of these colourways are going to work with this? You've got the beautiful bright blue, which is here. You've got the darker blue, which is here in the carpet. You've got the purples and burgundies that again are all in these colour hues, and you've even got these brown tones within everything. So everything on here has been picked out of the imagery, so it's all going to work beautifully together. So that is Shop Steam, and that's 1897. Okay, so now we're going to go on to this one, which is in the Studio Classics Minecraft Studio download. So this is Shop Classic, and this is £7.50. Now, as we're going down the counter, can you let me know what it is that you might want to have another look at, or if there's something specific that you think, oh, Amanda, show me that again. What's on that one? So let me know what there is. And we're going to do another quiz question. Where is it? Where? Come on, Sophie. Where's the...
It's behind you.
Oh,
Sorry.
dear. I'm not taking you to pantomime. You're rubbish. So the first question was, all Mariah Carey wants for Christmas is blank. Okay? Fill in that one word answer in the comments. Will Ferrell starred in the Christmas movie blank? Okay. I've got a new favourite Christmas movie. I've watched it this weekend, probably maybe 4 times. Red One. If you haven't seen it, you need to. It's amazing. I'm just going to leave it there. So now we're going on to the classics. So this is in the Studio Classics. Again, it's the download, everything that you need. This was one of my favourites. Diane and I, when this was actually launched, we loved the cars, but we needed the artwork. Now, the art pack download on this is just brilliant. These are posters and imagery in their own right. Never mind the cars and things that you're getting on there. The artwork in the background are incredible. So this one is Shop Classic, £7.50. You're saving £7.49. Again, remember, these are all digital downloads. So as soon as you check out your basket, you can be creating and crafting with these straight away. Now, we all complain about the misters, don't we? Well, yes, we do. Let's be honest, that we don't have anything to use for them. There's never any, can't really do this, that, or this is phenomenal for that. So if you've got somebody that loves the cars, and especially the classic cars, that is incredible. And with all Minecraft Studio, it doesn't matter what it is, you can actually make and sell to your heart's content. Because there's Angel Policy is phenomenal on it. Right, let's move on to this one is in the studio and Forget Me Not. Again, fabulous download. Love this. And am I right in thinking that this is actually one of the motifs for a charity, the Forget Me Not? Alzheimer's. Yeah, I do believe it is. And it's quite close to a lot of our hearts, this, because we know, there's not many people nowadays where it doesn't affect them. So again, that is brilliant. It's all about the flower, the Forget Me Not, but we will go through it later on. Now, this is brilliant. So that one is Shop Forget, £7.50. In here, there's a lot in this one. So this is the Minecraft Studio Mini Download Bundle, and it's Shop Mini. It's £24.99, and I'm really excited about showing you this because you're going to get Tranquil Times, but look at the artwork. Isn't that just stunning? Then you're also going to get Best Friends. Now, I think for the younger generation, if you're doing party invitations and things and birthday cards, if you've got class events, this is lovely. So you've got the Best Friends. Then these are the Bauble Bliss. We did have the dies that went with this, but look at the artwork. They are very evocative of the old baubles, aren't they? Those glass baubles, they are just beautiful. So again, another one of my absolute favourites. And when you've got something like this, you can still cut into it. It doesn't have to be solid. You can make these and decoupage on these, and then even get your bows and your ribbon out and add ribbon to them as well. So you've still got time for that. We've still got lots of time to be making Christmas cards if you want to. Then we've got our Candy Lane. Oh, look. We've got a little duck. That is a...
Mole?
Okay, we'll go with what Sophie says. And a rabbit and a squirrel and a little pig. And they all live in this little house together. In fact, they live on the lane. Look, because we've got lots of houses. Love that. So that's Candy Lane. This is all still the same download for Shop Mini, $24.99. Our Home to Yours. How lovely is that? So across the miles, okay, it could be, you know, in this pack, I think there's something for everybody, whether it's, you know, the milkman or the relative that lives the other side of the world, there's something here for everybody. So from Our Home to Yours. Then, what was I saying about them distant relatives? I didn't even know that was under there. So we've got our relatives. Again, because we are a world of a family now, aren't we? Because people do live all over the world. So there we have distant relatives. Then we've got the Souths. I'm going to say that's the pole, South Pole maybe. And now look, we've got the penguins that are all dressed up with their little winter hats on. And then finally, a gift for you. Now, each one of those is Shop Mini. So they are the mini download bundle, Shop Mini, $24.99. Now, there's a lot in there for you to be able to work with. Then we've got Shop Paper. Now, this, out of all of them, I think is really important. It's £7, Shop Paper, and it's just paper blank squares that if you've not got, or you don't want to have a massive paper stash, but you want to have a coloured paper at your fingertips that's printable whenever you need it, this is the download to have, because you've got your plain colours, and then each one of these, you've got some with dots on, you've got some with, I'll put my glasses on for you, you've got the watercolour background, you've got the one that is like a linen texture, you've got your dots and stripes, you've got your little, almost like ditzy florals, etc. But you've got them in your lights, your darks, your brights, your cools, your warms. You've got the whole lot here for one download. So if you don't want to have a whole stack of paper this big, just so you've got 12 different colour pinks, this is the way to do it. And this is a PDF, so this is just click, print and go, okay? So that's how you use it. You just plug it in, click the colour that you want, and you can print it off, which is brilliant. So that one is Shop Paper, £7. You've got a £7.50 saving on that one. One of my favourites is this one. So this is Bright and Breezy. This is Backgrounds and Scenes. Okay, Shop Bright, £15. Now you're getting all of these. So you've got these 5 beautiful scenes that are here. You've got a floral, which has got big florals and small. You've got these gorgeous scenes here as well. That would be very nice with, what was the tattered lace?
Is it Sakura?
That's it, Sakura Falls. That would look stunning with that. Then you've got more florals, but I love this one because we've given you 3 different examples. You've got your A4, which is down the side. You've got your A4 where we've done it across the bottom, and then you've got a full colour sheet. So all 3 of those are going to work beautifully together for your backing papers. And then we've got a little bit of fun for the kiddies. So we've got, obviously, that's in the space. We've got your volcano. Again, this is all downloadable. So the printability, you can print it, and then it's not like a paper pack where you go to it and go, oh, well, I'm on my last one. How do I work this? Because I've got 12 invites. I've made three cards, and I need all the others as well. You can print it again and again and again. And it's just a small little library. So it's all sitting on something that big, which is brilliant. And then it's entirely up to you what you print it on. Then we've got By the Sea. So this is Shop Sea. This is £4. And we did this for one of our festivals. We did a By the Seaside festival here at Highlight Crafts. Again, just stunning artwork. And then we've also got, and like I said, it's not too late. This is one of my favourites. I just want to grab it and bring it this way. So this is Shop Christmas, okay? In the studio at Christmas time. I love this, and it's £10. Now, in here, you've got all of these collections of rice papers, and they are just beautiful. You've got that vintage feel, you've got the olden days, but mixed in there, you've also got ice skates and things like that. So it's a little bit more, not quite so back in the day. You've got all the holly, etc. So you've got something that's really quite vintage, and I love the colour palette. So this could be your backing papers for your gift tag. It can be, you know, the big wooden bottle ones that we've got that you see David putting rice paper on. So it's your gift tag, it's your cards, everything will match. Maybe it's what you've used for your crackers, if you've got the cracker die. Cut this in, because obviously it's printed on A4, cut that out and all your crackers. So a lot of your tableware will then all match. Maybe it's rice papers and you're making your actual centerpieces or your table mats where people are going to sit. So that is just stunning. One of my favourites that we've ever done. So that's Shop Christmas, £10. Do we know if we've got anybody that wants to have a look to see? Okay. So I'm going to just go to Forget Me Not because that is actually going quite a lot, but we'll go, Forget Me Not, it's going a lot. We'll have a look at the papers. So like I said earlier, Pure Print Premium 140 GSM, you are getting 75 sheets of A4 paper. Now when we say premium Pure Print, this is just an incredible quality paper. And, you know, we can be, you know, some people say, oh, well, I only have this one and this one. And it's about your printer. It isn't. I used to think it was about, you know, you've got to have an all singing, all dancing, super duper printer. And it isn't. It is actually all about the paper. Is that phone moving a little bit? It's really strange when it does its own thing. I'm pointing over here, but it's focused in on me, which is really peculiar. And then we've got our printable acetate. So you've got 25 sheets A4, and this is $14.99, which is brilliant for all of that. So you've got your premium Pure Print 140 GSM, 75 sheets, which is Shop Premium, £12.49, and then also your printable acetate. Now, when you've got printable acetate, I know the lovely David scratches one side because he says it's got a texture on it, but the easiest way to find out is if you've got an alcohol marker, mark on one side and mark on the other side, and the one that wipes off isn't the one you print on. The one that it doesn't wipe away is the side you print on. So then you have to figure out, because our printer here, it prints, when you pop it in at the top, the feed tray, it prints on the surface that's actually facing you as it takes it in. Sometimes it'll print on the back of it, but ours prints on that top surface. So those are the papers, because you need something to print on when you've got beautiful artwork like this. So let's have a little look at what the Forget Me Not looks like, because again, it's all about the flowers. I first of all need to find out, it's not that one, it's on here. Everything's labelled for me. She's just brilliant, and I think need to put that, bear with me a second. No, I am doing it the right way up. Ta-da! So now, oh, go away. We don't need that bit. I want this bit in here. And then I'm going to go into Forget Me Not. So if I open this, again, there's a lot in here. So remember, all of this is downloads, and you only have 1 hour after the show to actually check out and get these deals, which is really important for me to let you know, because I don't want you to come back maybe 6, 7 o'clock tonight and think, oh, I'll check out my basket, because that isn't what's happening at the moment. We've got these incredible deals for you, and we're having them an hour. So when I finish at, what time would it be? 2 o'clock? Yeah, so we go off at 2, and then you've got till 3 o'clock to check out your baskets. So within this one download, you're getting 5 different folders, and it'll come straight to you. So what happens is you pop it in your basket, you then check it out. When it's checked out, you're then sent an email that gives you the link. You click on the link, and the link automatically downloads. I believe, is that right, Lewis? Yes. Sophie, I think that's what happens, isn't it? You see, I'm getting really... I even know what a JPEG is. I know, right? I even surprised myself when I realised what it was. So there we go. So in here we've got patterns, which are here. And when I bring on this index, again, look at this. So it is all about those forget-me-nots. So let me just pop that there. I want pattern number 3. And it's an overlay. Look. So now, and I love it when we've got an overlay like this, because this is where it makes it super fun. Because now I can go into my brushes, and at the moment my little arrow is the pointy arrow finger, isn't it? If I go over here and click picker, and then go here, at the moment here in preview it's clear, isn't it? It says there that you can see that it's white. Yeah, white. If I go here and just hover over one of these blue elements, whatever the tip of that pencil is touching, if you look in this box here, it'll now change, okay? So I'm now going to make myself a new paper, because if I say set, my white paper has now gone blue. How cool is that? So now I can do that again. So I can go and pick my picker. I'll go for a darker colour, click again, and as soon as I say set, it now sets it in the background. So I've got all of those different colourways where, even though they are overlays, I am making my own backing papers, still using what colours are available to me in those backing papers. So let's remove that off the screen and go back to the file. So there are your backing papers. Then you've got your scene building, which again, look at all these elements that you've got to work with. I just adore these. Let me go back into effects, into brushes, sorry, and press clear. That'll send it back to white. Look at all these pieces that I've got now to work with. Got our hydrangea. Isn't that just gorgeous? All your forget-me-nots, hydrangeas, love, love, love. You've got all these different, there we go. There's your forget-me-not. Look how delicate that is. Absolutely gorgeous. So those are then your scene building. Then you've got your sentiments again, where we give you, there's 12 different sentiments, and I absolutely love the fact that we give you the different orientations. The fonts are different. We give you a whole full sentiment, or you just get a thank you. That's all you need sometimes, isn't it? And then we've even got them as a straight orientation. Then we go back into forget-me-not, and we've got the textures. Again, all of these textures work beautifully with what you've got. So if I bring on number 1, and then number 2, and then number 3, those are your 3 textures. So you've got like a brick effect, you've got an ombre, and this one's like a rice paper. So let me bring on, there we go, that's a stronger colour. You've got all these layers upon layers, but then you've got all the colour hues. So if I go all the way down to the bottom, you've got 48 different colours to be able to work with this. And this is still the same download of Shop Forget for £7.50. I can't believe the amount that's in here. So I'm going to select everything and delete. And then once you've had your textures, you've then got your toppers. So now we've even given you the opportunity that you've got a full card front straight away. So let me just go to move things around a little bit. So I want to go to print. I want to change the orientation of my card. That is going to sit on there. I'm going to go to effects. No, I'm not. I'm going to go to brushes. I'm going to colour pick from here, and I want that pale blue. I'm going to set it on here. So now this is my card blank that I'm creating, and I'm working over on the right hand side, because when I print this off, I shall score down the middle, and that is the front of my card. And this is how easy it is now to work with this, because you do have some elements that have already got pieces in there, but I'm going to just make that a little bit smaller, like so. And now I've got more mats and layers. I've got the sentiments, if you remember, so I can now go back to the sentiments and pick up maybe happy birthday. Click on happy birthday and make it smaller. And that can now sit within that box once I've actually got it to fit properly, like so. And then I can send that to print. Just move that across. And that is a whole card front done within about 6 clicks, which is amazing. And then you can reprint it again and again and again, which is fabulous. So, our quiz, where is it?
It's behind you.
Yay! Sophie's joining in. I like it when Sophie joins in. So now, question number 1 as a recap. All Mariah Carey wants for Christmas is blank. Fill in the blank. Will Ferrell starred in a Christmas movie. What was the Christmas movie? Okay, he was really tall and everybody else is really very small. The small people, like me, that has to go to the North Pole soon to help Father Christmas. And then you wear around the neck to keep warm. That blank, fill in the blank. What do you put round your neck to keep warm? They're usually quite long and knitted. Okay, so, oh, brilliant. So we want to have a quick look at classic, the sea and Christmas, do we? Lovely. Thank you for getting in touch and talking to me. Right, let's go classic. Just bear with me a second. I've got to find it. It's on here. So let me unplug that one and plug this one back in. Hey, just like that. Yes, we know. We know. So I've gone to here. I'm just going to go back to files. Oh, where is it? Is there? Now, this is super cool. When we were doing this must have been one of my favourites, especially if you've got the misters in your life. Let me clear that off. So everything that I'm doing, don't worry and say, whoa, you're touching too many buttons, I'm not following you. On our YouTube channel, subscribe, go on to Highlight Crafts and you will find My Craft Studio, and there's loads of hours. I think Diane says there's over 11 hours on there now for you all, which is myself, well, it's all the team really that are on there showing you all around how to use the My Craft Studio. So in here, seam building. Of course, you've got your little 2CV, your mini, your beetle, and it says Stinger, but it reminds me of something else and I can't remember what it is. Diana was shouting at me now. So you've got the different colourways, okay? So you've got Dolly, Marvin, Spark and Stinger. So those are your seam building. Then you've got your reflections. Now, your reflections are the pieces that you need to use with your dies. So as you can see on here, there's a lot of colourways. I think there's 3 or 4 for each individual one. Now, bear in mind when you actually get the die and buy a die, you only get the original colourway, okay? All the others you have to purchase. But by getting this download for £7.50, you're getting all the other colourways joined in there as well as the My Craft Studio, which is brilliant. And if you don't already have My Craft Studio, it's really important to tell you this because it's on our website for free. You just have to Highlight Crafts website, go to the My Craft Studio place where it is, the bar, and then go right down to the bottom and it's a little purple image, and just click on it and press download and it goes onto your computer. It's so easy. I don't even think there's any setting up. I think you just go into it and start using it. So then we've got our Digistamps. Now the Digistamps are exactly that. It just looks like a stamped image, which is brilliant because if you're somebody that likes doing all the colouring in, you can colour in. If the colourways that we've given you aren't the right colourway, you can now create the colour of your choice, okay? So that is and then the backgrounds. Now, oh my goodness, I loved these. So down at the bottom, here you have, of course, you've got your A5 elements as well, which I love it when we do this because it's not a waste of paper for you. If you don't want to print a big A4 sheet, you've got the versatility of having a lot more out of your paper. But look at these posters. They're just something out of the old magazines, aren't they? We had a lot of fun choosing these, just straight out of the old magazines, the old classics. And then you have got, I believe that is, again, the smaller one. So you've got even what it looks like stamps. I'm pretty sure that might be playing with the screen a little bit, so I'm not going to leave it there very long. But I am absolutely sure that used to be on my mum's wall in the kitchen at one point. I'm pretty sure it was. And then you go on to these. So these are the ones that I was talking about that are straight away posters. So you can print these off and put them into picture frames, or maybe it is part of, maybe it's a man cave or a den or something, or a library you want to put these in. Together with, you've got these that are a little bit psychedelic, almost look like marbling, but then we have given you scenes. So we've given you actual countryside scenes that the cars can now be driving down. So I just love this, but that artwork was one of my all-time favourites that we've done. Now, moving on a little bit, so we want to have a little look by the sea. So I've got to take that one out there, pick this one up and put that one in. See, it's a breeze when it works. On here, we want to go by the sea. Now, just click on there, open that. Please work. Am I pressing the right buttons? Maybe that one. Might take a minute to open, do we think? Let's try the others. USB drive. By the sea. Hey, there we go. So if I drop that down, that's better. So now you're getting all of these elements, but look again. Look at the actual artwork. These we use these in Academy, and we had them as seashells. Aren't they just gorgeous? Love, love, love these. And then you've got the reflections, which again, if you were lucky enough to get these as a die set, these are what fit perfectly. You don't need to change the sizing when you're printing these. You just as they are, print them off, and you can then use your dies. And then you do also have the backgrounds. So in the backgrounds, you've got the lovely colourways, you've got the seashells, and we've got the ocean as well. And again, look at those colour hues that we're giving you. They work perfectly with the By the Sea collection. So do you want a little run down the counter at everything that we've got, because we've not got many minutes left. Now, I just want to reiterate, an hour after the show, that's all you've got to be able to check out to get these incredible prices. If you are already a Highlight Craft member, you are saving another 10%. So maybe you've put in Hopkins, Shop Hopkin into the codes below, $19.99, you're getting another £2 off that, well, $1.99. So you're still going to get that extra 10% when you check out, okay? And then we check out, we will send you an email, it will have the code, you click the download. Now, when you're checking out, something that's really important about the downloads is you must log in. Because when you have got an account and you log in before you check out, it stays on your dashboard. Something happens to your PC or your laptop and it's not there anymore, you can still log into your Highlight account and it will be sat there waiting for you to re-download if anything happened, just so you know. So we've got Shop Hopkin, $19.99, a £5 saving. And those are all those cute little characters with the bunny rabbits and that lovely soft colourway and palette for you. We've got Shop Year, which is that 2024 Volume 1 Minecraft Studio download. That is $17.50. And that's got all those borders, etc. on there as well, which are just phenomenal. Then we've got Shop Steam, which is in the studio, $18.97. Again, all of the artwork that was for that particular collection, that is £6.50. You've got another 65p off that when you check out. Then you've got the Shop Classic, which we just had a look at with all of that incredible artwork. Again, £7.50 and you're getting an extra little bit off when you check out as well. You've got Shop Forget, which is the Forget Me Not download, and I love this because of the blue hues. Just brilliant, £7.50. Now, for me personally, this one, Shop Mini, is just phenomenal because you are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little mini collections all together for £24.99. Then you've got Shop Paper, which are those lovely backing papers. Shop Bright, which are again them gorgeous backing papers, and you've got all sorts happening there. You've got For Every Generation. Shop by the Sea, which is Shop C, and then Shop Christmas, which is that lovely rice paper effect. And we're going to draw a winner for the quiz. It was Mariah Carey, was You, All I Want for Christmas Is You. The movie was Elf, and you wear a scarf to keep you warm. So if you answered all those three in the right order, ta-da, got a lovely frame coming to you. So who is that going to?
Sarah Heath.
Oh, well done, Sarah. You've got a lovely little giveaway for you. It's nothing Christmassy because I think everybody might be a little bit Christmased up for the time being. I hope you can all stay with us and join us again tonight for 6 p.m, isn't it, tonight? And it's a lovely Mel and Carly that are joining you. So thank you very much for staying with us and watching with us. You take care, and we'll see you all again real soon. Bye.